trailer.
Okay, we are joined in the media center by current #1 qualifier, John Force in the funny car division. John, you ran a 3.911 and 326.95 miles per hour during the second qualifying session. Talk about the confidence that you have in your team.
Well, like I said, we're learning, and I really thought there'd be a number of cars that would step up, especially Jimmy Brock. I thought he'd run 88 or something, and he was trying. Our car went, it was really hunting down there. Front end was up and down 3 or 4 times, just trying to keep it on the ground and steering around, but made it to the line. So tomorrow's a new day, but I'm excited for my guys. I was hoping Brittany would get it just so we could celebrate tonight a little bit. But it's a good race car. I'm really proud to drive it. I'm learning about it. At my age, I thought I knew everything. And after watching how Courtney performed last year in that car, I've got a lot of work even to get in her ball game. So we'll see where it goes.
Bristol's typically a track that's really, really hot, and this weekend it's been much cooler. How does that affect you and your team?
Well, it was nice today, and maybe a lot of people undershot it, not thinking what was out there. This session, it was cool in the first session. Tomorrow it's going to be warmer, but these guys have figured out where they're going to go, and they'll put their hot rods down there. So if it makes it, it makes it. If it doesn't, we'll just go from there. But I feel good tonight for karate, for Daniel Hood, the guys that tune it, and the team. But really excited about karate, about Fabrizi, our car chief, because he's really worked in the cockpit. And I said, I had my hands full down there, and it was the front end was light, and it kept moving me around, and the car was recovering real quick, and it didn't make me have to do a lot of work. It made me look good. So I want to thank Fabrizi for that.
Questions from the media?
John, I know you said the track was a little cooler, but still, why were so many cars having a tough time getting down the track, you think, tonight?
It's really tricky. You watch the car ahead of you, I talked to each of the crew chiefs. Jimmy was going for it, because that's how Jimmy races. And that's why I was up there. I'm excited. If Robert runs low, I'm just excited if I do, because we're teammates. And that's what we have to think to build a team relationship. And then Brock they were trying to step it up. I was surprised there wasn't some high 60s. I just thought it was there in top fuel. Good NHRA's prepped it. Racers were pretty happy with it. So we'll see where tomorrow goes.
You think you made a statement, John? The fans seem to love it, as always here. You do well. You think you made a statement for the rest of the weekend?
I made a statement over there when they were cheering.
Okay.
I mean, when I was standing before my daughter ran, and they were saying, "Look at all those fans." I said, "I was here with all their grandparents when they were kids," and then they all started laughing. At the time, people don't hear me; they don't get where I'm coming from. I finally accepted my age, and it's tough to look at. We talked about your dad today, God, I'd cut a deal for 90 right now. You know what I'm saying? But loves life and keeps working, and that's what I do. And no reason to stop. What would I do? So, what'd you ask?
Did you make a statement with your performance tonight for the other drivers? Did you make an
No,
overall
I
statement?
like to say it. I like to be cocky and say, "Oh, I made a statement." I just make a fool out of myself. I know how this game is. This is the most humble thing I've ever been involved in my life. It'll take you, like Daryl Gwynn said, 0 to 0. You know what I'm saying? And I've lived it all, and I've run my mouth, and I will again someday. I'll get cocky and say something stupid, but boy, it'll get you. It'll bite you so quick, and you won't understand why. That's what's exciting about it. I carry the gut ache every day when it's race time, and I think that's part of my drive. It just wake up, Shoots was trying to talk to me this morning for an hour, and I wasn't talking. He didn't know I was sick, and I didn't want to say I was sick. We're supposed to be superstars, and we're not. We're just people. But I was sick all morning, just mentally, but I feel better now.
Sort of following up though on what you were talking about earlier today, I mean, how good does it feel to outrun all those young guys?
Well, okay, it feels really good, really good. But I went back and I was, okay, Lord, there's only 3 pair left. Do I stand a chance? Oh boy. If you could really hear the real us whining, whimpering guys that are big studs that walk around like think, you know, well, Hagen's a stud, I'm not a stud. But I'm saying that walking and praying and hoping to make it, to feel that moment again just for a minute and hear that cheer of that crowd. You know, you think at my age I'd be over it, but I'm still not. You know what I'm saying? I still love it. I feed off it. My wife laughs at me sometimes, you know. Oh, I'm tired. I can't even go out there. I've had enough. This is it. I'm going to bed. And someone will say, can we get your autograph? And I run out the trailer door and she'll go, you are so a whiner and so pathetic. But see, I've been this way my whole life. I've never really changed. I try to hide it. And I got these new ladies, Kara and Sarah, that do our PR, and they don't even know what they got themselves into. So anyway, Robert gets all the love lately, and that's why I went over to Sarah on the start line. I said, hey, you know who's Loie T? And she goes, yeah, it's you. I said, little respect. And she didn't know what I meant, and I was really trying to be funny, but a little respect, it's always Robert every week, right? And finally, for one night, I got a little piece of the action. But I love it, but my people, the team really makes it happen. I'm just along for the ride. And that really is the truth. Gotta give him credit. So take care of Dad. That's really important.
So question, so for right now, you're not interested in being in the wheelchair division, you still want to race what you've got out here?
My guys, I put in a deal. I crashed last year at Gainesville, and the truck came up to me, and I was beat up pretty good. I was bleeding on my arm, and I heard a song playing, "Take This Job and Shove It," and by Johnny Paycheck. So I went out. I'm just killing a minute till the other Loie T person gets here. So they were playing that song, and then a lot of people thought, "Oh, does he really mean that?" No, for that moment I meant it. And so now my guys, I just heard it out here, a song by some country singer that says, "I don't want no rocking chair."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I told my guys, that's a little embarrassing. You know, you're aging me here. But you know what? As long as those kids have fun with it, they love me, and they really do. When I fail, they're all over me, trying to protect me. And I go, "Oh, I know I stunk out there." And no, we love you. And that's what you need, that camaraderie. And that's what I do. And I got 11 of them on my team, and probably a half a dozen on the other team, all telling me they're going to be pallbearers. And you know, we're going to be there with you right to the end till they put you in the ground. I told them that could be any day at the rate I'm going. But I ain't complaining. I love it. I love being out here. Love being with you. And thank you for allowing me to come into your room. Thank you.
Thank you.
I guess that was good. They've heard enough of my bullshit. Okay, guys.
Thank you, John. Always good to see you.
God bless you. Right, Kara?
Yes.